pretty much go
Over the whole
beginning.
thing.
Yeah, from the beginning, please.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So when the first thing you're gonna do is you need the mouse.
Yep.
You're gonna right click the mouse anywhere on here and go to either playback, you can go to the menu from here, and we're gonna go to playback in a second. So if you had an event, like I mentioned before, the reason why I like this camera here in the middle is because a lot of times trucks hit those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go after those trucks because we can get money from them. We always put in insurance claims. So that's one of the main ones you're really looking at. Or if you got a dog off a leash or anything like that, you can come back and look at it as long as you know. The main thing is knowing the time of date, at least a range. You know, if someone says, like, hits this, you know, last night it was fine, this morning it was horrible.
Yeah.
Obviously they hit it some point last night.
Yep.
So you can look in that way.
So all these cameras are always recording.
They're always recording, and it actually has motion sensors on it as well, and that'll help you, and I'll show you that in a second. It'll help you pinpoint exactly what point it was.
Gotcha.
So you right click, we're gonna go click on playback, and it's gonna bring up the menu where you can select 1, 2, 3, you know, a few cameras at a time to play back. So we'll rename these cameras as well so it makes more sense.
Okay,
Right
yeah.
now they're called camera 4, camera 3.
Yeah.
We'll rename them so it's
Yeah.
camera.
Like
Yeah.
From Bobby.
Dumb it down for a guy like me.
Yeah, exactly. Make it nice and
Oh,
easy.
man. Whoa. These are my people.
So, and then if you want to get out of that menu, just once again right click. And the reason I did it again is I just wanted to see what camera this was. Oh, it doesn't have the display on there. Hold on. You want to pause it for a second?
should be.
No, it's okay.
You're good? All right.
Yeah.
So
So D5.
I'm going to go to camera and configuration. Here we go. Actually, let's change the name now. So this camera here,
It's back door here.
back door.
Backdoor 57.
Yep.
Yeah, well, don't put 57 because
Because
that
it's a two separate systems.
yeah, two separate systems. So you're not going to be
Oh,
confused
okay,
with the
okay.
cameras over on that
Gotcha.
other
Oh, yeah.
building.
Okay, gotcha.
So we rename that to back 4, and we want to apply that. There we go. So now it's showing back door down here. Format, show time, show name. Beautiful. And if we click here, D1, then we got D3. This is the upper.
Yeah, that's where the camera was missing. The one that we had to put back up. Remember they had you guys must have had a camera on that side of the building at one point, and then maybe some kids threw something at it and knocked it off.
Okay.
Because you had wire run, but there was no camera there. So that's one of the ones that we just put up for you.
Upper parking?
Yep.
Perfect, so we're gonna apply that. And we're gonna show the name. There we go, so that one's gonna be there. Next camera, oops.
Front
Is
lobby.
it? Show name. This is front entrance. Would that?
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah, or front door.
front
That way
door.
you have front door, back door.
Front
Yeah,
door.
front
Because
door.
that's the only camera in the front besides the front lobby.
I like
So,
front
Yeah,
door.
Front door, yeah.
Oops. And display the name. Apply. This is
That's the side. That's that that side.
That side is
We
that.
figured out that that's west over there.
I was gonna say west, right?
Yeah.
So west entrance.
West entrance.
You'll see me doing that because that's where I come in.
So we're gonna pinpoint that one so we can watch you.
Yeah.
We'll try to find you.
I think that's where the dogs. I think
If that's
where
true,
the
that's
dogs-
where they both come out.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Yep.
Because Smokey Joe smokes right there too, and I've told him not to.
I don't know who's Smokey Joe. is.
Mark,
This one,
Mark Miller is
this
roommate.
camera,
Oh.
He smokes
that
pot.
one,
Oh.
I couldn't
So
really
I
do
told him
much.
to go around
For the view?
Yeah, in order to catch a little bit of a car passing. I couldn't go up any further because then you would not catch the people coming in and out of the door.
Okay.
Smokey Joe.
And this is where?
That one's gonna be right back,
Back
here.
here,
yeah.
right? So back. Where's that? Back door?
Well, that's actually the side, so that would be your east over there, right? That's gonna be coming up this way.
East entrance? Your east door?
East.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, east. Yeah, if that one was west,
West,
then that's
yeah,
east.
yeah.
Yep.
So that's a side door there. Yeah.
There we go.
That door? Really?
Yeah, the people that have carports up there.
Yeah.
So now you have all the names, and we can make it bigger too, but you got the upper parking lot, front door. So now it's easier to find what we're looking for. So for the front door, again, we're gonna right click on this, hit playback, and we want the front door. Say it was last night. So if you see all these reds, I'm gonna change the sensitivity actually, because this flag right here is making it go off.
It's making it
So-
activate.
Yeah.
It makes it, it's catching that. So what I'm gonna do is actually probably take this section out in a second so it's not. So you see this red line right now? Mm-hmm. That's an event. That means someone walked by.
So
Blue?
it recognizes red as motion?
As
Yes.
motion, yep. So
Ah.
let me get one that's not so busy.
Okay.
Front lobby's gonna be upper, how's the west entrance?
Just me and the dogs.
Play. So, same thing. You see all the red right here?
Yep.
That's
That's
because
'cause of
of
the trees.
the trees right here. So we're gonna change the sensitivity on that one, and we can play with it too. The sensitivity. What I'll do is I'll have Drew walking there, and then we can figure out the sensitivity.
Is it a problem that is it a problem with the recording that it recognizes motion that's, kind of false alarms?
It's not. It's kind of nice having it where you're just mostly getting people
Okay.
or cars.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to find things when there's less motion activation,
Gotcha.
So if you're looking something up, so right now, if, again, the front door, then you hit play. So that front door, if you're looking for someone that hit it last night between midnight and 8 a.m. or no, that's 8 p.m. We gotta change the time on this. That should have been automatically. So if you're trying to find someone, you see all this red,
We're gonna have to screw.
you're gonna have to scroll all the way around that, and look at that, dog's off the leash.
Oh yeah, he's off the leash every day, all the time. Doesn't matter if he's out front or out back.
So really, if you wanted to take a photo of this, you can ooh, I just lied to you. We're gonna go back. Do not right click.
And you did it on camera,
And I did it on
you
camera.
dumb bastard.
So here they are. It's actually down here. We want to. You can clip it, so you can actually clip an entire section.
of video.
That way, here you can save it later, or you can just hit snapshot.
Nice.
And now it saved the snapshot. Then I'll show you where to find those.
So everything that you say, whether it's a clip or a screenshot, saves to
Saves to
the
that.
program in the program?
Yeah, to be honest, what I usually do,
Yeah.
because it's much easier, I
Yeah.
take my phone and we'll either record
Okay.
or take a snap photo.
Yeah.
Because I find it easier that way.
Yeah.
But it's nice saving it in the system, and that will save in the system.
Gotcha.
Where this stuff deletes over time.
Right.
where the system, so we can go back to the 18th on this, and if we find that's not enough recording, where we need another 2 weeks, we can put a bigger hard drive on it, and it'll record even more.
Okay,
But right now it's recording till the 18th. Oh, that's why. Whatever. It's recording 7 days. I'm gonna change the date.
the hard drive records a week's worth of
A week's
record,
worth of
and
recordings.
then it resets.
And then it starts refreshing. So tomorrow, part of this will be gone, and you'll have the 25th, and you'll still have all that there.
24 hours of a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna update the time and date on that in a minute.
And that is a setting that you can change, Matt. Is how long it records for?
If you put a bigger hard drive in,
Oh, okay.
it
All right.
automatically calculates how much storage it can
Okay, I gotcha.
hold. So again, right click can get you out of the screen. Oh, and it's saving it for us. So it's, since I took those pictures and I'm backing out, it's
Yep.
making sure I save these.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna hit back up on this.
New
Oh,
folder.
so actually, I probably lied to you guys again. I forgot I did this. I'll get you guys, unless you guys have a flash drive, you can plug a
with
flash
me.
drive into this and save it right on the flash drive too, and we can take it anywhere.
Okay,
I
flash
have-
drive plugs into the.
Yeah, there's
the
gonna be
hard
some
disk,
more
hard drive?
USB. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a blank one that I bought. It's a 68 gig.
Perfect.
So
Okay.
there you go. So the 7 days that it records for, if you know you have something within that 7 days that you need to save, then save it to that hard drive, and then before it erases, as the 7 days keep continuing.
Matt, if you do save it to the hard drive, as a video clip or a screenshot, does that erase when? Does it,
No, it won't.
That'll stay
Because
in
it's
the
kind
hard-
of a different portion, or
Okay.
partition, that's the word,
Partition.
yeah. So,
Okay.
you know how you can partition your
Yeah,
hard drives?
yeah, just trying to follow.
Yep. So we're gonna go to menu, and what I want to do first is update the time and date, which is here. You can set the date format. Do you guys prefer for a date format, month, date, year?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I think it's easier.
Me too.
24 hour I find easier on these,
Yep.
And system date, oh, here. Let's make sure. Get out of that.
PD, is this the same, is this the same system, over in that building?
It
too?
is not.
It's not. so-
It's not, but it's probably similar.
Okay.
The reason why I like, because we upgraded this system,
Yep,
so we could add some more cameras. The
Yeah.
reason I like the Backstreet is because their software I find is the best
Okay.
for motion sensitivity.
gotcha.
So this is with the first time we used this was at Central Square, one of the condos we manage.
Yep,
What I don't like about their system is they don't have it hooked up to Wi-Fi. So, or the network.
Yeah.
So it's always losing the IP addresses, and you got to reset them.
oh boy.
We have it up at the mill as well, where we're trying to catch kids breaking into the place,
Yeah.
and it is the best for picking things up and clear, and also nice for picking up license plates. So this is, I found, one of the best systems.
Okay.
So I apparently did not save the time. Eastern Standard, yeah. Apply. Exit.
It's still backwards.
It's still backwards. But the time is
too.
off too. Yeah, it's off by an hour.
And didn't you have it set for military time?
Yeah, but military, it should be
Yeah, morning is
time,
morning.
so it'll be 10:30. System time. Time zone, we're Eastern Standard Time. Date format. Time format. 6:21. Yeah, that's what it should be showing, and it may.
Oh,
Look
time
at-
sync mode. What, are you sure you have that one right? Does it sync with the cloud server?
I'll disable sync. And time is 10. Nope, I said 10. There we go. And let's go back. How about a preview? And this here, you can actually move around your cameras. You can change your views. Like channel D2.
That's in preview?
We're gonna get rid of that one because there's nothing there. Channel D8, there's nothing there. And
So in other words, this setup will take more cameras.
yeah, we can actually add more cameras if we find we need to. IP camera 6, I don't think we have that one either. So we're gonna apply, and we can.
No.
Exit, and we can switch this around as well. Oh, these are supposed to not be showing, but you can have one big, slide that one over there, and that goes back over there. You put this one up here. So if you want one big view, you can do it that way. I'm not sure your viewing preference,
Yeah.
or if you just like having all or if you like having 6. There's 4 windows. And the other thing I wanted to change was sensitivity. So to change the sensitivity, we're gonna go to, I believe, cameras, configuration, and bear with me.
Maybe in here you got keeps going over that way. It looks like.
No, that's
No.
just the different exposures.
Okay.
Here we go. We got
Oh,
the,
nice.
here's the alarm. So you go to alarms,
Alarms.
and now we can change the different. Let's go to the front. So remember how I was saying that that flag was messing it up?
Yep.
What I'm doing is, I mean, I can click this whole thing, and now there's no motion. And then I click the whole thing again, and now we got motion. For me to get rid of that flag, I'm gonna go to, I believe, we're gonna do this box, this box, this box. So I'm clicking and holding right now,
Yep.
and letting go. And I'm gonna do one more.
Just delete it.
So now, if anything happens in that little box right there that I just made, it's not gonna pick it up.
Okay.
And then you can also change sensitivity on those boxes. So if I wanted lower sensitivity here,
So you can completely control that grid.
correct, you can completely control. So if you got the, here, let me show you 1 second. We're gonna apply this. Perfect, and then now we're gonna go to, is it the west entrance? Nope.
Well, the west entrance did have the trees.
It had the trees, huh?
Yeah, it was the shadow on the ground. Yeah, it was just
Right
yeah, exactly.
in here,
Yeah. So you're looking like right
in here.
there.
So I don't really want to get rid of all this
Yeah.
because there could be. I mean, granted, someone's gonna walk here, someone's gonna walk here. You're gonna pick them up,
But the dogs are there.
but I want the motion for the dogs still. So, oh, that's right. I forgot you could do this on this one. Right now, I have it set for ultra motion detection, which means it's only looking for human bodies and motor vehicles
Nice.
on this section here. So that'll pick that up. And I'm going to test that.
Wouldn't that be a default setting for all of the cameras?
We
all
can
of the
switch it
videos
to-
and
We can
you-
switch it, but sometimes I like the motion better.
Okay,
Because it picks up more stuff. And I'm gonna make sure this is actually working right. Which camera? That was this one. Drew, do me a favor.
Yep.
Do you mind
Go out
walking
there?
out there? Yeah.
Gotcha.
And if while you're watching, when people walk by, actually, I can show you something. So what should happen right now is things go in red, but when there's a motion, it should automatically go to the big camera or the big picture. I'm gonna verify that in a second.
Do you want me to walk out back here?
That's
what
I want to see. Where is he?
the camera's not showing.
Yeah, where'd that camera go? Shit. Excuse my language.
That's all right. There it is.
There we go. So he's right there,
Yep.
and it hasn't picked him up yet. You want to walk out again? Perfect. So it did. Yep,
it didn't get big.
it did not get big. Now walk back in. So it's triggering.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then see how that something just triggered here. So the sensitivity on these is something setting that camera off.
Yeah.
This one here now shouldn't be. Thanks, Joe. So we have.
You know what it is? It's the birds.
Oh, yeah.
It's the birds that's setting this back one off because I just saw a bird.
Go.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. It's the
Oh.
birds. So if we go back to that camera he was just at, which was, and hit play. So now, where'd that event go? Come on. Give me one more second. Why is it not showing him?
Doesn't it show up red on the timeline as an event?
Yep, so it is red. And it's recording. Let's fast forward. So to fast forward, you can just hit this button. To slow it back down is this button. So I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah.
That one and that one. And if you need to go, forward more frames, you can click this. So we're gonna fast forward this. 1632. like it. Oh, there he is.
Yep.
I just wasn't patient enough.
You had it on fast forward at that point?
Yeah, I was flying through it.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, he's moving pretty quick.
Let's go reverse. And speed that up again. We're gonna go 8. Come on, where are you?
We're gonna end up playing with it once we kinda have an idea of how it's working.
Playing with it is the best thing.
Yeah, with it, playback, I do that with my computer. Like if I'm on a training or something,
Yep,
I just speed it through. So
Yeah.
I know how to do
The speeds.
the speeds
Yeah,
and
okay.
the
Yeah.
playback.
What you end up doing for this area here, just mess with that grid thing that we were looking at.
So this
and just-
area here, I turned into like a motion per person.
Okay, so it's just a human or vehicle.
Yeah. So right now, this one's perfect because it just picked her up leaving.
Just picked up Mary.
Yep. So you have that there. This one picked up that car going by, which is way in the distance. I don't know if we really care about the cars here. I can get rid of that if you want.
I don't think
The
it,
cars in the front.
Not the you.
No, it'd be on
like,
the
so
road.
where this truck is here. The
Yeah,
cars
on the road.
on the main road. Yeah.
Parking on the main. I don't know. I mean, I think parking might be something we want to.
So let me go
if,
back
if
to
the only problem with it picking that up is that it may slow down review, is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
it would
yeah,
just-
it
there
could
would be-
slow down the reviewing process because it's going to kick off more.
Right.
We can leave it for now if we find it's a pain.
Yeah,
We can change it later too.
I think we leave it until we learn it.
Yeah.
Right, and then,
Yeah.
cause I don't know
agree.
enough.
To see how much it does set it up.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if we're looking at the dog situation, it's going to be the west entrance and it's going to be the front door that we're going to constantly be looking at.
Right.
Because he sits out front
Yep,
a lot
Yep.
with the dog off the leash
yep,
daily,
Yep.
if not every other day. And he walks up here, so then we'll be able to catch it on the east, the upper parking lot.
Let me get rid of these trees here. Just so it's not messing with that. Oops. Supply. Oh, I think I need to get rid of more. Oh yeah.
That one's going to be tricky because birds will set that off
Yeah, I can
constantly.
drop the sensitivity too. I just don't like to go too much.
Right.
Want me to go walk in it, test it?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me just make sure I get it right here. And I'm pretty sure. Can I zoom in on you? Alright, so far we're good.
Probably have
You-
over on this side too, Matt. You probably have all these trees right here.
Maybe this we can get Pam to stop feeding the birds. Might be nice. And the squirrels and
rodents.
Alright, let's see if that did it. Alright, Drew, you want to go walk that?
Yep.
you can see his shadow
Yeah,
out of the camera picture still.
he's going up the hill.
Is he going to the wrong camera?
Now
Oh,
he's
there he
going
is.
back down.
So that's not going to pick him up. And that's not picking him up. All right, let me update this sensitivity.
Where's that? That's up there. Where is that?
No, that's this
It's
back
right
door.
here?
It's this back door right here.
Oh, okay, okay, I lost it.
But Drew was going up the hill right here, and
Oh.
it didn't pick him up.
Oh, gotcha.
So there is going to be a blind spot from this hill up to that carport.
Now we can adjust that as well. So it's the camera's facing more that way if you wanted. I don't know if it's important to see this section
It's
here.
important, I think, to see that section of all the carports.
Yep.
He's just walking around.
It's picking him up there,
Yeah.
isn't it? It
I
was
think
picking
it
him up-
did.
Yeah, because that's the end. That's the end of the carport.
Right,
If he goes any higher, it doesn't pick him up.
right. So right after the carport, it's dead.
There we go. So yeah, we just picked him up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's not picking up anything extra.
Did that do it, or did it not get there?
It
I think
might
that
have
top
gotten
right
it.
corner, man. I don't think I'll be able to actually, like, maybe I'll be able to get my hand up there. Actually, no, it should be right to the right of the bush. What am I
Yes,
talking
something's still kicking it off. Here to you. And you. Actually, we don't care about the top of the roof anyway.
No, because that'll be birds too.
Yeah.
Damn bird.
Can't trust birds. They're not real, you know.
No.
That's what they say. I think that's a thing.
I think you're right.
That's the thing.
I did hear that recently.
No, that's a thing.
Yeah.
There was like some fake conspiracy that birds aren't real and they're just robots that are put here to spy on all of us.
Yes.
And a lot of people bought into it, and they're still buying into it.
I can't.
Yeah, you can't make it up.
You can't make
You
that
can't
up.
make it up. But they did make it up.
Yeah, so it is picking him up right in the corner.
You can see him, and then there we go. I think that's perfect right
Yeah,
there.
I did too, because it was a little past the carport.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's good.
And it's not picking up anything else.
Right.
It's just picking up the motion.
Motion, yeah.
So that one's good. Let's go to the next one. This one here. I'm not seeing anything now. We'll leave this
Such
for
a
now,
good-
and
yeah,
we'll
'cause
peek
that's
in
such
on
a
it.
good angle,
Yeah.
because you can see every carport.
I mean, technically, we can get rid of.
And that's back there.
That's up there.
That's
Oops,
up
sorry.
there,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
up there.
This stuff here we really don't need.
You got your legs on this now, Matt.
And probably that corner. That should be good there. We're gonna fly. And as I say that, let's drop down the sensitivity too. So that one. Oops.
How many times have you found Bobby falling asleep at his desk with the new baby?
He's been exhausted.
I'll bet.
Luckily, you know, he's right across the hall from me, so every once in a while I'll just take one of those softballs and wing it at him. Make sure he's awake.
Good move.
I think this one's good. Nothing, and again, we'll keep an eye on it if we need to update it, change it. And then now you guys have an idea
Yeah,
how
no,
to do it
no,
too.
this-
So
It gives us enough to fiddle with it.
yeah, front lobby, I think we can leave the same. I don't think you need to mess with that because there's not much motion. This one here, I think we fixed this already.
Yep.
That little flag,
Yeah,
and I'm not seeing anything else. It's good. It's a nice windy day, because you can
yeah.
see what kicks it off.
That I see is the trees in the background. Maybe we could limit
Which
those
one?
trees. Go back to the front door. Maybe just this tree line up here.
We could probably do that.
Across the street.
It doesn't hurt.
Unless we want to see some coyotes or deer.
Yeah, exactly.
Won't go too crazy there. There we go. Oh, the sensitivity's way down though. Let's boost that up. Should you do me a favor?
Yep.
Do you mind walking like here, around to there, around this way, and then back in?
Okay.
I just want to see the sensitivity on it.
You want me to put my hand in front of the flag? Like wave my hand?
I don't even care about the flag. It's more just to make sure it can pick you up okay in the different spots. Oh, wow. I didn't see you do that before.
That's probably only in grid view that happens, right?
Yeah. So it's still picking them up, I think.
Yep.
Well, when that red flag.
Oh, you know what that
Top
was?
right-hand
It was
corner.
it's actually picking up human. That's what it's doing. So you can actually go back and pick up human.
Okay.
Oh, so that.
So when it's nice and
detects
close,
a human.
it actually detects a human.
Ah, gotcha.
So we're good there. I think that was perfect.
Yeah.
That's all set. West entrance, we got it on that one. If we're finding it's not recording much on this for the humans, we can go back and readjust it. You just, right now we're on ultra motion detection. You can go back to motion and then select the grid again and play with the grid.
And I'm not following what you're saying, the problem might be.
Say it's not picking up as much as we want it to pick up, and you guys are going through a lot of video on that one.
Yeah.
We can change this one here back to just the like all the other grids. Because right now, if you look here, we got that motion set up.
Yeah.
Oops. This one here, we have it just to pick up humans
Yeah.
and vehicles. So if we find we don't like that, we can change that one back up.
Does that mean humans as dogs, do dogs fit into that category?
That's, to be honest, I'm not 100%
I
sure.
can look it up. Let me look
I would
it up.
assume so, but
Well, yeah, because we saw the dog on the front door.
Yeah, but that one is a little bit different.
Yeah,
than
that
what
we
he's
had it
talking
set up
about right
different.
now. Let me try to see if I can Google it real quick.
and then this one here.
Because if that's just a matter of sensitivity, then that's really a big thing to be able to
Pick that up. So
Pick
that
it
one
up.
there, if you see the dog out there, we'll come back, take a look at this, see if it picked up that motion, if it's red in that section.
You know?
Okay.
If it didn't become red and you see them, then we can change that.
That's my unit right back there at that door.
Okay,
I hear
perfect.
them.
So you'll hear
I
it all the
them.
time.
I hear them all the time coming in and out.
Perfect.
You got this key, don't you?
No, for this door?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I will get, you might even have another one. I'll get that for you.
Okay. No, when I left, I threw all the keys to the other. I was like, I'm done here.
I wonder why. That's
Keep this, I'm done. Oh, here we go. Now we're in the smart view.
And what is the smart view?
That's, remember how I was telling you it should be switching the cameras?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when motion goes to a bigger one.
Yes,
Ah,
yep.
Gotcha.
Let me just verify. So it should be like picking up on the cars, people, everything. It's still recording everything. It's just the view is going to be a smarter view.
Yep. So he just went out.
He
and
went
picked
out.
up that camera.
Yeah. I was hoping it would switch automatically though
Oh, to the larger.
to the larger. Alright, so it's not that smart.
Okay, animals will come up as people, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet.
It didn't switch the screen like I thought it would.
Okay. I don't think that's that's
Huge.
not an issue at the moment
Right.
at all, probably.
We can just go back to. I don't like that view.
So when it's like that, where do the other two cameras, where do they disappear to? Like right now, there's 5. Where's the 6th camera?
Do we have 6 up? Or just 5?
I-
Drew, how many cameras do we have?
I think it was
5?
It should be
6.
Yeah. Let's see. We got both entrances. We got front door, front lobby. Why do I feel like we're missing one? I thought we had 6.
I thought
man.
there were 6. I thought there were 6 here.
Oh, yeah, good call. How many we got back here? 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6.
4.
Yeah, we're missing one.
5.
What camera is it? 5?
Oh, this one here's not marked and this one's not marked, so.
Yeah, those are the 2 new ones that we ran. But I see both of those cameras up.
5, 6. So which one are we missing? It's not the new ones, right?
Alright, we got front lobby. We got back door. Or no, we're missing the other back door one right here.
When we started
Oh,
this,
no,
I
that's
thought
this
there
one.
were 6 on the screen. Unless I was wrong.
We got side. And
Did I screw that up?
yeah, we're missing
You know why?
we're missing the side entrance. We're missing the east entrance.
Because I don't think, no, we renamed the east entrance, didn't we?
Yeah, I thought we did.
Um,
Yeah, east entrance isn't there.
that could be me. I think I messed that one up. Oops. Wrong button. Where'd she go? Because I could have swore I renamed it.
Yeah, you did. I watched you type it in. East entrance. You put it as.
Is that one of the new ones or the old ones?
Nope, that's an old one actually.
Which back door?
So back door, front door, and it's gonna be this one right here. Side door, I think. It says.
It says back.
That says back too.
Back corner. And
Back
back
corner
door.
is the one of okay.
So is it back corner or back door?
Back door.
Back
it
door?
must be back door because back corner is the one that's up in the air that we had to get on a ladder for. But that needs a new clip.
Never listened to. Come on. These two are missing.
Yeah, because aren't we missing the back door now?
Yeah. There's that one. So nothing in you, nothing in you. It's this one here. Why is she not? Plug and play. Oh. Plug and play.
We have to find out if Pam still has a key for this. Because she made a comment to me about coming in and looking at the cameras and see who's been walking around.
That she was
That-
doing that?
That she wanted to come in. She was going to come in here and look at the cameras.
Okay.
So I can ask Beth if she knows if Pam has a key to here.
And you take her key?
I would take her key
Yeah.
because she's not on the board anymore.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't need her in here screwing this up because she has no clue about computers.
Yeah, that would be great. So you'll find that out, and if you need me to make you a key, you'll let me know.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And
I'll talk with Beth.
that makes a lot of sense.
How do we lose that camera?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure before we start playing with it that it's at least configured. you know,
Yeah.
that everything's working, you know? And it doesn't look like it'd take, Heath, it doesn't look like it'd take too long for us to figure out how to get what we need out of this.
No.
That's the one right there, right?
That's it
That's the
right
one we're
there.
missing.
Yep.
And we called this what?
East entrance.
That's right. Just gonna do that for now.
Hey, Drew,
Yeah.
I've never been even in the room where the equipment is over there.
What equipment? Oh, the cameras you mean?
The camera.
Yeah.
Is that a locked door?
Yes, it is a locked door. It's like a little closet.
Is it under the stairs?
Yep, right
Yeah,
under
I
the
couldn't
stairs.
fit in it.
You can't fit in it?
No.
I do have a key, so I maybe I can get some copies made for you guys or something, 'cause I know we have a key on here for it.
I had a key when I was president.
You did.
Yeah.
Is it a key that fits anything else?
No, all I found is just for that door.
Okay, can you get a key for?
I absolutely
for-
can, yeah.
For us,
Yep.
please?
I absolutely can. How many copies would you like me to get for you?
I don't know, 4 would be perfect.
4 copies?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
that'd be perfect,
All right.
please.
Yeah, it's too small for me.
for me.
Yeah, you guys like.
When you wanna go in there, you send me in and I'll take care
I'm
of
just,
it.
I'm just gonna say, Wes, check out 65. I'll check out 57.
Right?
Or Lance, check out
Yeah.
65.
Hey, listen.
3, 4, 5, 6. I think I got it. I think it was me. I
We were
think
trying
it
to
was
play
me.
around with the view.
Alright, don't-
Yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself here.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna change this again. I did get it, but system preview, enable sequence. I'm gonna get rid of that, and 6 window. System preview.
Channel 3, I don't think you should need in there, right? So you could get channel 3 off.
Hey, that's what screwed me up the first
Oh,
time.
is it? Okay, my bad. I'll just shut up.
Or there.
There's
There.
6. Okay,
There we go. So yeah, it was me that screwed it up. I took it off the camera. That's why.
okay.
I feel better now.
Do you?
I do. I feel much better.
You feeling better makes me feel better. Oh, what?
Me too.
Wow.
I was getting
You
nervous.
too? Wow. Wow. Okay, so is that the owner's manual to this?
That is the owner's manual.
Okay, so I'll make a copy of that.
And to make this easy for the password, oops,
Yeah, what is the password?
I didn't want to tell you that part.
Yeah, that's all right.
We get to guess.
It's all right.
He's gonna send us a code by email, one by one.
Yeah, right.
So we can figure
I'm gonna give you a few letters, you a few letters.
We'll be working for the Kremlin any day now.
Yeah, I worked for DOC. I can figure things out.
Yeah. Should be system. Oh, I always do that. I always want to right click something. System. Users. So it should be. This is what I want to change because it's £2.
You're changing the password now?
Not yet. Password.
Nice.
Now I am. So I'm gonna make it what you guys had before, which is 5765 WGCA, all lowercase. Does that work for a password?
Is 5765 work?
I
Or is it?
I think that
Does it have to have a minimal number? of
no, it
characters?
doesn't.
Why don't, at that point, why don't you just make it 5765?
Yeah.
57. Actually, that's not a bad idea. 5765. 5765.
I don't think anybody's gonna.
And then we can also
Look at
do a
the
pattern.
security camera, right?
So we can do a
What,
W for Westridge.
Oh, yeah.
what, I missed this, what are you saying now?
There's also an option for a pattern. So we could do a W for Westridge
As a secondary?
as a secondary. Yep.
Second,
Okay.
off
it will require that? Is that how you're setting it up, that it will?
Oh,
will
that
require-
password's not long enough.
9 to 12.
9 to 12.
Alright, so,
5765.
Westridge, just say 5765 Westridge.
yeah,
Westridge?
Yeah.
that'll work.
All lowercase?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're getting good with that mouse.
Too bad it was a touchscreen.
I know.
Right.
Oh, it doesn't like that either?
What?
It's saying it's not strong enough.
That needs
maybe
to
you
get
need
add an exclamation
Add-
point.
yeah,
Yes.
Exclamation point at the end?
Yeah.
There it is. All green now.
$57.65
Anybody got a
Westridge exclamation.
Yeah. Do you mind doing 2 favors? You got a pen?
Yep.
You mind crossing that out and putting it right there? Alright, so now, like I said, I think the first thing that should pop up is actually just the W.
Throw this away.
And then you can skip that if you want to and actually enter the password.
So this
W
is
is
the
much
one
easier, yeah.
That we just changed. So that you can cross out too, because you don't need that anymore. Just so no one
You
gets
just
confused.
throw that out.
Yeah.
I'll show
Actually.
it.
Yeah.
I'll show it in my office.
You guys have any more questions?
No, I think this is a great start. It gives us.
And if you guys are playing with it and then it's like, shoot, how do we do this? Give us a call. I'll come back again.
So if we're looking at the front lobby right now, it's red, so that's picking up,
Could be sound or motion.
okay. So sound,
It does sound too?
it picks up
Will it pick up
conversations.
sound?
Yeah, I believe we can go in and do
Oh.
audio, right?
We don't have speakers on this.
Oh, okay. But yes, the cameras do have option for audio. Yes.
It records it even though we don't have speakers, it records it?
It's recorded. So if
Yep.
you,
Okay,
So if we
when
have
actually
speakers,
maybe when you put it on a flash drive too, like a
Yeah.
backup on it,
yeah.
I bet you.
It'll
You know,
play.
It'll
it's
play
on-
the
it's
sound.
on-
With some, with whatever computer you plug it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that it had audio.
Which mine does, so if we plug it in, like if we're, I mean, I don't know, we're being Big Brother though. That's a conversation.
Well, listen, you always wanted to live in China, didn't you?
No. This is good though.
This is great. So if we can go over and look at the one over there?
Yeah, let's keep an eye on that. The one with the dogs.
No.
Oh, next door. Yeah, let's go.
The one with the
Yeah.
dogs is right there on,
This
It's that
one
one.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just keep an eye on this
those
one
and the front.
and the front.
Yeah.
Keep an eye. So if you see the dogs, if you don't mind coming to check, take a look, see if it. I know you guys probably remember, but make sure it did playback. And that's the one we're looking for.
Yep.
Make sure it's red. That's what we're looking for is the red.
Okay.
Blue means there's no motion, it's just recording. Red's the motion.
Okay. So that just simplifies it.
It simplifies it. It makes
Okay.
it much quicker.
Perfect.
Jesus, I mean, this guy's